to Chair Yoga. Today we're going to practice in this beautiful studio thanks to Judy and the Celtic Rhythm Dancers in Duncan. This is where I teach once a week on a Friday. Now today we're going to do just a short but very mindful practice that will help us to open up the shoulders and counter that tendency that many of us have to hunch forward, whether we're working on the computer, reading a text, or just over time we've naturally let gravity take over and start carrying us forward. So I'm dedicating this practice to my grandma Shirley and to anyone else who needs to feel a bit of opening up and standing tall. So before we begin, let's just take a few beautiful breaths. So sitting comfortably in the chair, our feet grounded on the earth, closing the eyes or gazing at a candle in front of you, taking a few beautiful breaths. Beautiful. Now with today's practice, we're going to draw on a principle from somatics, and that is a practice which helps us address that tendency of the body to hold on to tension and not release it. In particular, somatics deals with a problem called sensory motor amnesia, and basically what that is the brain has forgotten how to control muscles that have been chronically tight. So for instance, if you're used to walking like this might feel normal to you. Of course, this posture can be very damaging to the spine over time because we're shifting the center of gravity. Our head is moving forward, so it's increasing the stresses on the spine, and over time we're making ourselves very vulnerable to the risk of fractures. So how do we address that? First, we come to sit in the chair and sitting wherever you are. So not forcing ourselves into anything that doesn't feel comfortable. We always want to practice within the range of safe movement, and we never want to cause pain to ourselves as we practice. Flowing gently with the breath, we're going to first come in and give ourselves a little hug. Now what we're doing here is we're going with that natural tendency to curl forward, strengthen the muscles in the front, leave the muscles at the back kind of lax, not as engaged. Then we're going to inhale, open up, now as far as you can, never forcing. Exhale, coming in for that hug, and we're going to cross the arms the other way. Inhale, opening up, exhale, coming in. Inhale as we open up, and exhale, coming back to center. Beautiful. Now we're just going to sit forward on our chair a little bit, so we're leaving a bit of room behind us. We're going to focus on a practice called cat-cow flow, and we're going to start just from our seated mountain. So closer towards the front of the chair, our knees are about hip-width apart, our feet are grounded on the mat. Inhale, relaxing the shoulders. It's beautiful. Bringing your focus deep into the core muscles of the tummy and the pelvic region. Finding our breath. So as we inhale, we're lifting through the heart, looking up. Now being very careful with the neck. If you've got issues with your cervical spine, don't go too far, just looking up. Shoulders gently opening just a little. On an exhale, the chin comes forward, the shoulders come forward, the spine tucks in towards the tummy, and we're arching just like a cat. Flowing with your own breath, inhale, just sliding up, lifting through the heart, looking up, shoulders gently opening. Exhale, coming into our cat stretch. Inhale, lifting through the heart, looking up. Exhale, coming back to center. Beautiful. Now we're going to do a slightly longer hold. Now this may be challenging for you at first, so only practice for 1 or 2 breaths if that's enough, and coming back to the center. So inhaling, we're just gently rolling the shoulders open, finding that space across the front of the chest. Spine is tall, core is strong. Finding that beautiful breath. Inhale, just coming in for that little hug, giving the shoulders a rest. On the next inhale, opening up. And exhale, coming in, hugging the other side. And inhale, slowly opening up, coming back to the center. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to do one more set of movements to help release the shoulders and get the chest used to opening up, strengthening the muscles across the back of the shoulders and not focusing as much on the front, which is already chronically tight from our tendency to curl forward like this. So when you're ready, inhale, gently rolling the shoulders back to neutral. We're just going to find another inhale. Inhale, gently drawing the elbows back, and it's like we're gently crunching those muscles in the back together. Seeing how strong we can make them, holding for a breath, and then gently releasing again, just curling forward this time. Inhale, opening up again, finding that gentle crunch of the muscles. We're targeting the rhomboids, the upper back, coming back in on the exhale, a little relax. Inhale, opening up, finding a little bit of engagement there in those back muscles. Exhale, coming forward. One last time. Inhale, opening up, finding those muscles, sensing what they feel like. Coming forward once more. Little relaxation. Inhale, gently finding more length in the spine and just coming to rest, seeing what this feels like in the body. Once more, inhale, gently roll the shoulders up and letting them relax back, and just letting all of the muscles relax now. Gentle focus in the core. We're keeping our back secure. You can sit back further in your chair if that feels more comfortable. And just taking a few breaths to sense what this feels like in our body. So closing your eyes, gazing at a candle, finding those beautiful breaths. Thank you for joining me. I hope this practice was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, just take a moment to click subscribe underneath the big red button, and next to it you'll notice a little bell icon. If you click on that, that'll make sure you get notified anytime that I upload new videos. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Namaste.